So January has been and January has gone, and it's been a very, very busy window for us. So let's go and see what has changed as we pay another visit to Magoo in Marseille. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of my FM23 beta series with Marseille in France. Now I've got a jam-packed episode for you today as we're going to take a look at all my recent results, view the league table. I've got a hat full of new signings to introduce to you before we play 2 games, one of which the Classico against PSG. So if that sounds like an exciting episode to you, then please leave today's video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any other future content I release. And please jump down in the comments, let me know what team you've seen outbeaten with. I'd love to get to know a little bit about your saves as well. But that's enough for now. Let's go load up FM23 and I'll see you in Marseille. So here we are back in France. And as you can see, since you last saw us play in Ligue 1, we have played 9, won 7 of them, only losing 2 and drawing 1. Our losses came against Monaco and Montpellier, who are both in the mix with us. So they weren't games we wanted to lose, but they were certainly worthy opponents. We were unbeaten for the whole of January and so far February as well. But we do finish the month against PSG, so I'm not too sure that February will remain unbeaten. But we will give it a good go. So now let's go and see how we've done in the French Cup. We entered the French Cup in the 9th round, where we drew a Sud derby at home against Nice, which we won 3-0. We then drew Lille in the 10th round, and we beat them 4-1, before eventually being knocked out 1-0 in the 11th round by Bordeaux. I'm quite disappointed not to make the final in that competition, especially given the expectations. But still, let's go and have a look at the league table. So as you would expect, PSG have started to run away with it now after 23 games. They're on 58 points, 9 points ahead of second place Montpellier, who have 47 points. We sit third, point behind them on 46 points, but only a point ahead of fourth place Lyon, who have 45 points. AS Monaco sit 5th on 40 points, and FC Lorient make the top 6 on 38 points. So it is still quite tight in the race to be the best of the rest, but PSG looking like the champions. So we've seen the results, we've seen the league table. I said I had a hat full of new signings. There's 10 in total. So let's go and meet them. So in early November, we had a bit of an injury crisis with quite a few long-term injuries. So I had to dip into the transfer market in January and spend a few quid. I didn't expect to bring in as many players as I did, but nonetheless, 10 players come through the door. So we'll start by introducing them. First up is Thiago Palacios. He signed from MC Talk for £650,000 up front, could rise to 1.3 million. Then came right back Yusuf Gazibegovic from SK Sturm Graz for 2.5 million up front, could raise to 3.1 million. Income midfielder Tobias Gullikson from Drumgotset for 1.5 million up front, could rise to 3 million. Then we spent 5.5 million up front on Dion Drainer Bojo, the Osijek striker. It could rise to 7 million on add-ons. Left winger Pedro de la Vega joined from Lanús for 4.5 million up front, could rise to 5.25 million. Left back Christian Gunter signed from SC Freiburg for 7.5 million up front, a deal that could rise to £10 million. We had Igo Ogbu joined from Lillestrøm, the centre-back signed for 4 million up front, could rise to 4.5 million. Caio Jorge joined from Juventus for 5.5 million up front, it could rise to 7.5 million. Rodrigo Villagra signed from Talares for 6 million up front, could rise to 7.25 million. And finally, the last player joining the first team was Mohamed Diamande from FC Nordsjælland for 8.5 million up front, could rise to 10.25 million. Now a few players also left the club, so we'll start with them. Alexis Sanchez joined Pumas for £950,000. Pablo Subianto joined Union SG for £120,000. Shell Van Neck joined KV Mechelen for £160,000. Samuel Gigo signed for Shakhtar Donetsk for £2.8 million. Bamba Dieng signed for Al Ahly for £2.3 million. Berger Almes left for SC Nordsjælland for £250,000. Ame Caprice joined Bologna on loan. Said Kolasinac joined SK Rapid Vienna for £2.7 million. And SA Gabriel signed for Paris FC. So we've met all our signings. It is now time to go and see the starting lineup for today's first game against Toulouse. Starting lineup for the first game today is in goal, Pau Lopez. At left back is Nuno Tavares. Ogbu and Mbemba make up the central defence, with Gazibegovic at right back. Your DM today is Matteo Guendouzi, with Diomande and Gerson in central midfield. Payet is on the left wing, with Cengiz Under on the right, and up top is Bejo. On the bench today we have Ruben Blanco, Valerdi, Jonathan Klaus, Valentin Rongier, Villagra, Gullickson, De La Vega, Palacios, and Luis Suarez. Now I'm going to go talk to the team, fire them up and see if we can get a much needed win today, and I will see you on the touchline. So we get the game underway here. Let's show some encouragement to the lads. So it's Jerson, Gazibegovic, Cengiz Under, Jerson, Gazibegovic, back to Cengiz Under, Jerson to Guendouzi, back to Mbemba, turn, finds Ogo. Gerson right out wide to Diomande. Can he get the ball in the box now? Oh, and it's 1-0. Bejo gets the rebound. It's fourth goal of the season. 1-0. Olympique Marseille. 45 seconds in, and we have the lead. What a great start to the game that is. Come on, boys. This is a game we need to win. We want to keep in touch with the pack. Don't want to lose ground. We might not catch PSG, but we want to be second. We don't want to be below anyone else. So let's demand some more from lads. Let's hopefully we can get a couple more goals. All they break to the box now. Great defender there by Igo. Cengiz Under to Bejo. He's lost it to Nicolaisen. Brimizovic. Gazibegovic. And it's 1-1. Dalinga equalises for Toulouse on the 20th minute. Come on, lads. Let's get something in here. Bejo. Gazibegovic to Jerton. Gazibegovic, can he find the ball in? Yes, he can. And it's blocked. Nuno Tavares finds on the left-hand side, but it's the end of the highlight. We need to find another goal here. I don't want to be dropping points that demand more. Bejo on the ball now. And he runs to Payet. Payet on the left-hand side. Turns. Cuts inside. Can he shoot? It's a poor effort. It's weak. And Dupe is down to gather it up. Cengiz Under on the halfway line now. Back to Mbemba. Igo. Mbemba. Guendouzi. Plays a long ball over to Diomande. Bursts into the box. He's not really got anywhere to go, but he's drawn the foul. Question is it inside or outside the box? I think it's going to go to VAR. Penalty review. No penalty, it's a free kick. It was just outside the box. Is he looking his man here? I think so. Quickly take a free kick. Bejo at the back post. Plays it all the way back to Tavares and highlight over. We wasted that free kick. Nearly half time now. And it is 1-1. I'm going to go talk to the lads, see if I can motivate them to get that second goal in the second half and go on to win this game. I'll see you back on the touchline for the second half. So Toulouse get the second half underway now. We've shown some encouragement, boys. We've had a chat. We've been the better team. We just need to go and get the second goal now. But nothing to talk about at the start of this second half, really. We've got a highlight now, and it is Toulouse on the ball. And they've sent a long ball into the box. We just got over to cover. It is a corner to Toulouse. We don't want to go over now. Right on the hour mark. Ball comes in. Pau Lopez claims. Can he start an attack? Nope. It's the end of the highlight. And we're going to make some substitutions. We are going to bring Luis Suarez on for Bejo. We are going to take off Dimitri Payet for De La Vega. Gullickson's coming on for Diomande. and let your freaking Galinda just give that front line an injection of fresh legs. Then this game's still up for grabs. We want that winning goal. Let's go, boys. Major changes. We're going to demand more. And it's still a Vega now on the ball. And he powers past his man. He plays Ingebrigtsen out wide still. Can he get the ball into the box? He does. It's to the back post. Suarez off the post. It's still in play, is it? No, it is out for a goal kick. It's the best we've been in the second half so far. We could do with a goal. Just one chance, that's all it takes. Come on, boys. Tavares with the throw in now. We're going to demand more. I go to Mbemba. Mbemba out wide to Palacios, but he can't get it. And then has picked it up. To Bearings. Telbo. To Goita. He's charging into the box. Oh, and Pau Lopez catches the shot. It was a weak shot, luckily. Desler with the throw in now on the right hand side. Van der Boomen plays it back to Dupé in goal. To Nicolaisen. Skyter plays the ball wide. And Tavares nicks it. It's Luis Suarez to Gullickson. Plays it out to Palacios, who this time gets the ball. Gazabovic. Oh, what a goal by Pedro de la Vega. His second of the season. 8 minutes left to go. 2-1 Marseille. That is exactly what we want to see. We're going to demand more for the last few minutes. We're going to see if we can go out and get the winner. We're going to take Jerson off, I think. He's looking absolutely shattered. Suarez with the nod on now. And it's De La Vega. Tavares. Magoo. He's played it long, but there's no one there apart from Zandon. He plays it out to Chibi. Spearings. Intercepted by Gullickson. Pedro de la Vega cuts inside. Gullickson 3-1. Game, set, match. We scored 2 in a couple of minutes. And we've put daylight between the two sides. I don't think they can come back now. 3-1. And that is the end of the game. We are victorious in our first game today, defeating Toulouse by 3-1. I'm going to congratulate the lads, and I'll see you after the game. A good sound victory there puts us above Montpellier into second place. But now it's time for the big one, the Classico. It's PSG at home. They battered us at their gaff. They've got Messi, they've got Neymar, they've got Mbappe. But we don't give a toss. We are Marseille and we are going to give it a damn good go. So let's go and find out the starting lineup to face Paris Saint-Germain. In goal is Pau Lopez. At left back is Christian Gunter. In central defence is Igo Ogbu and Leonardo Balerdi, with Jonathan Clout at right back. In defensive midfield is Matteo Guendouzi, with a midfield pairing of Jordan Veretout and Tobias Gullickson ahead of them. At left wing, Dimitri Payet keeps his place, as does Cengiz Under on the right wing, and up top is Luis Suarez. On the bench we have Ruben Blanco, Chancel Mbemba, Gazabegovic, Villagra, Rongier, Gerson, De La Vega, Palacios, and Kaya Jorge. Now I'm going to go talk to the lads, tell them there's no pressure, just go and enjoy the occasion. If we get the win, we'll be very, very lucky indeed. It is a strong PSG side. They've got riches and depth in numbers. But we'll see what happens, and I will meet you back at the Orange Velodrome. So we're underway here, and we're showing some encouragement to the boys. It is a tough test. They have put their strongest team out. It's first versus second. It's going to be a game. It's Sergio Ramos now, but it's Gullickson. Luis Suarez. And he shoots. It's just over from Jordan Veretout. Dimitri Payet was looking for the penalty, but was never given. Now it's Lionel Messi. Oh, well cut out by Igo. Gunter now. Can he play it through? No, Marquinhos intercepts. Plays it out to Hakimi. And it's Mbappe 1-0 to PSG. He was left unmarked. You don't give Mbappe that much space. You're going to be punished. 10 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. Got a mountain to climb now. We demand more from the team. And it's Luis Suarez on halfway. He turns and runs into the opposition half. He hasn't got many people with him. He finds Jordan Vera to Gullickson, back to Luis Suarez. Finds Kings under, and it's straight at Donnarumma. That was a chance to equalise there. We need to be taking them, especially against these. It's going to be a long afternoon, I think. Demand more again. 33 minutes in. Not much between the teams. Apart from that Mbappe goal. Approaching half time, and we've got a throw in on the right hand side. Jonathan Klaus. King is under. Back to Klaus. Goes backwards to Balerdi. Gets it back from Balerdi. He can run. Klaus allowed to run. He plays it forward to King is under. He sends the ball over. It's headed out as far as Gwendolen Veritu, plays a lovely ball. King is under. Back, and it's 1-1. Dimitri Payet equalises. Game on. Just in the stroke of half time, just when you want to score. Changes his team talk completely. Changes the whole outlook on the game. We're back in it. Let's go. So we're at half time. I'm going to go talk to the lads. I'm going to fire them up. We're still in this. I'm going to see if we can go sneak a win. And I'll see you for the second half. So we get the second half going now. And PSG have a corner floated in by Neymar. But Pau Lopez claims the ball. So who's he going to play to? Is he going to start an attack? He throws it wide to Christian Gunter. He can move forward into a bit of space. Plays a long ball forward. Luis Suarez chasing. He's in behind. And it's 2-1. Straight after half time, we have the lead. 2-1 to us. Olympique Marseille lead PSG at the Orange Velodrome. 49 minutes played. What a start to the second half. Nuno Mendes with throw now. Neymar is trying to turn Klaus. Klaus is still with him. It's Neymar. He plays it back to Sergio Ramos. To Danilo. Back into Neymar. And he scores. It's 2-2. But it's being checked. Hold on, it was being checked. Will VAR be on our side? Call him. And it's disallowed it. It is still 2-1. We still lead. Must have been tight, but I think Neymar was offside. Yeah, he is just offside. The goal doesn't stand. We still lead. Happy days. 57 minutes now, and they've got the corner. Neymar floats it in. Oh, VAR pulled into play again. Checking for a penalty. It's given the penalty. Who's taking it? Is it Messi? Neymar takes it and scores 2-2. 58 minutes in. Neymar's 23rd goal of the season. Not happy about that. Giving away penalties is sloppy. Not in our style. An hour and we're going to make some subs. We're going to bring Palacios on for King is under. De La Vega for Payet. We're going to bring Jerson on for Gullickson. And fire Jorge. And we're going to take Klaus off for Gazabegovic. All 5 subs at once. We're going to pump fist. See if we can get that winning goal. Let's go. Neymar floats a free kick in now for PSG. Out Fabian Hoof. What can you do about that? Top bins, no chance. 3-2 PSG. We've got back into it once already though. If we can just sneak a point here, I'll be happy. A point against PSG is a point that they haven't taken from here. 8 minutes to go here. We demand more for the last few minutes. Come on, boys, we can do it. We're into injury time now. And the game finishes. Olympique Marseille 2, Paris Saint-Germain 3. I'm going to go talk to the boys, tell them they were unlucky. They did really well. And I'll see you after the match. So disappointing to not at least get a point there against PSG in a game where I thought we played really well. But still, we go again. And that is about it for today's episode. All it is left for me to do is tell you when I'll be back. And that will be the last game of the season away to AC Ajaccio. So until then, let's hope we can get back to winning ways and get that second place clinched in the bag. But until then, guys, take care. Au revoir.